Ever feel like you're on the hunt for that perfect middle ground? Not just in life, but with your botanicals too? Well, today we're diving into something pretty unique that claims to be exactly that, a truly balanced botanical known as Yellow Vein Kratom.
So let's get right to it. You know that feeling when you're looking for an experience that just hits right? Something that's not going to have you bouncing off the walls, but also not so mellow that you're just, completely zoned out for the day. It's a tough balance to strike, and it's the exact thing we're digging into.
And this is exactly where Yellow Vein Kratom enters the conversation. A lot of people who are into it describe it just like this quote says. They see it as this incredibly versatile, in-between option. We're talking something that could help with focus during the day, but can also help you unwind at night, all without being too much in either direction. So you might be asking, what makes it so different? Well, what's really fascinating is that its unique character isn't about where it's grown. It's all about how it's made. Yellow Vein gets its special profile from a very particular post-harvest technique, usually a proprietary drying method or a special blend. And that one step is what totally sets it apart from your typical red, green, or white strains. Okay, take a look at this. This chart just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you've got your white and green strains. They're usually linked with that get up and go energy, that daytime focus. Then, way over on the other side, you have the red strains, which are known more for relaxation and evening ease. And bam, right there in the middle, that's the sweet spot that Yellow Vein is all about, offering that steady, balanced vibe.
All right, so if you're curious about this, the general advice is pretty simple. There are really just 3 key things to keep in mind. First, and this is absolutely crucial, start with a small amount. You got to see how it works for you personally. Second, make sure you stay hydrated. Super important. And third, just pay attention. Track how it feels for you, because everyone's body is different, and your own experience is what matters most. And it almost goes without saying, but a good experience has to start with a quality product, right? Finding a vendor that's really focused on quality is pretty much essential to finding a match that's going to work for you. The guide we've been referencing today actually gives a specific recommendation. They point to a site called Top Extracts as a reliable source to check out. And for anyone who wants to see the exact page this info came from, here's the direct URL that was mentioned in the guide.
So, this all brings us back to that one big idea, doesn't it? The whole appeal of Yellow Vein Kratom seems to boil down to one single word: balance. It really makes you wonder. In a world that so often pushes us to extremes, maybe finding that steady middle path is the real key to a better experience? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in to This Explained.